Hi friends, welcome back. I am Wicked Crafty Mom, also April, and we are going to make clusters today. These are clusters and I use them on a lot of stuff all the time. For example, you can put one on this and then you can grab a little bit and put it on top, and then you've got a nice decoration focal point when it doesn't blend in with the book you're using. So I use them on all sorts of stuff, envelopes and whatnot, pockets a lot of times. So I'm just pulling from my scrap bin. This is my scrap cloth fabric, and this is my scrap papers, and I'm just using these things as I go. Oops, I forgot to set my timer. I remembered to set it and then I didn't.
I'm making some tea.
Okay, so my 12-year-old is making tea, in case you didn't hear that. He just realized I'm making a video. Alright. And it's totally cool, honey. Alright, so I just take 3 scraps of paper. Oops, I can put that away. I don't need that right now. 3 scraps of paper and a scrap of cloth. So I've noticed through my skills and perception that I did not, I'm going to keep this because that's super cute. I did not have small enough clusters for some of my projects, so I also want to make sure that some of these are nice and small, because those are handy. So I'm just grabbing whatever comes out. So there's a piece of that, a piece of this. That doesn't belong in there. Oh, yeah, let's do this. This is pattern paper, right? So then I just arrange them kind of how I want them, like that. And let's use a purple because that's the closest to me. And just gonna, whoop. You know what, the first thing I'm gonna do is, because this ribbon is actually set up with sticky on it, I'm just gonna stick it. Not all of my stuff has this, but some of it is set up with that. This happened to be one of those. So, okay. There's one. A cluster. And here's one. Let's see. And I just grab bits of whatever's in front of me. And when I run out, I grab another scrap. So they all come out different. Look, this is going to be... Look how different it looks just with... Oh, show yourself. Okay, there's that. Look how different it looks just because of they're the same elements except the purple ribbon and the black fabric. So, okay. Still going. So I've got a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this. Now I'm going to put this one on top. And that totally changes the look again. Grab some lace this time. I hope I'm doing this on camera, and I am. Yay. Okay. So we keep at it. All right. Do. Okay. There's that. This is all I do to make clusters. It's super simple. And they look really thrown together at first, but when you look at them on a project, it looks complete once you've got, it looks purposeful when you've got something on top of it, a focal point on top. Ow. I didn't staple my finger. I just made it sound like I stapled my finger. I just pinched my finger. Alright, so I've got these. I'm going to grab the next thing I find. This is too big. I don't need to use this. So maybe I'll use some of this. I'll just take a strip off and I'll move it out of the way. And I can keep using this. It's some like handmade paper that I got from some paper packs my mom and I used to get at Michael's and AC Moore. I said it really slow like that because I was trying to remember if that was the case. But I believe it is. Mostly Michael's. So my kiddo's making cookies, so that's why that's obnoxiously yelling. Sorry. He's got it. He's got it. Because cookies, I think he maybe made a whole cookie, a big one. Just one big cookie.
It is.
That's okay. We can cut it up.
I'll cut it.
Alright. Alright. There's that. Even if you just put a word on this when you put it on something, that can still pull everything together. Alright, here's a piece of this, and a piece of this. And let's grab, this is just a piece of magazine, National Geographic from the 60s, I believe this one came from. Okay, whoop. Alright, I'm going to make a bigger one because I haven't made any bigger ones in this session yet. Okay. And all I do really is just kind of kitty corner them to each other. Just to kind of spread them out and make it so you can see them. Okay. I'm just gonna mix these up. I had pre-cut these ones. I've got some more stuff I can cut. That's that. Okay. So 1 and 2 and 3. Okay. Oh, this will be good. 1. And then I need one more for the next. There we go. All right. There's that. It's a good sized one. I am not counting this as fabric. I am counting it as paper. So it still gets a fabric thing. Get this. That's why I had my scissors out. I couldn't remember. Okay. Take this and this and oh, there's some more fabric. Seems to have fallen out. This and that. And sometimes they just match by luck of the draw. Okay, put that like that. Oh, I got another piece of, this is pattern paper. And then do that. There we go. And then fabric. Now I'm going to dig through these and they're going to get separated, so the ones that are alike aren't going to be next to the ones that are alike, if that makes sense. So So I'm just grabbing more scraps out of here. I want some with bigger fabric because I realized that I have some with, I don't have much with, I do the smallest scraps I can. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, take this, and this, okay, and this, alrighty, okay, and I'm gonna take this, and then if I need to cut it, I can. This, and let's do a big one, and I can tear it just like that. So I'll do this, and whoops, and this. Because I want to be able to see the fabric under stuff, under the focal point. Okay, so I got 1 and 2 and 3. That's 1, oops, 1 and 2. I can't count. Dirt to dirt. Dirt to dirt. And I really am just whatever I grab is whatever I grab. So the clusters are completely random. Random. Okay. And as I always have, oh, I'm almost out of staples, but I have colored my staples with my brown permanent marker so that they look antiqued. I'm going to do that right now because I got to add more to my stash. My stapler, not my stash. This is my stash. I have tons of staples, but I just put some up here for easy access so I don't have to dig through everything to find them. Alright, so we're gonna, where's that brown permanent marker? Where's the brown permanent marker? Because I need it today. Let's see. Where is the brown permanent marker? That is a black permanent marker. I feel like, I hope somebody didn't steal it. Kids like to take stuff off my desk, kids and people. And it's supposed to be in here, and it's not. So, I'm gonna make sure it didn't get stuck somewhere else. Oh, it might have. Here, I think I found it. Yeah, okay, good. I'm very glad my kids didn't steal it because they like to come raid my stuff. And I have to tell them, don't just take my stuff because, like, I know what I have. So, which I don't mind giving them stuff, but I don't want them to take it just because my stuff is not a free-for-all. You know what I mean? Alright. I'm grabbing these this time to see if this will work or help. Okay. Already not so much. Okay. This is all I do to make my staples look antiqued and rusty without them being antiqued and rusty. I just colored on the whole thing. Even the corners. Make sure to get the corners. Because you can see the spots where you don't get ink. And the spots where you get more. So, There's that. Okay. My 15-year-old is making cookies. And I'm very excited about that. Because cookies. Okay. And then I just let that dry. I put my marker back where it belongs, dang it. And then I just load it into my pencil sharpener. Jeez Louise. That's a day. Okay, so I need to just take, yeah. I gotta finish this batch that's in here already. Of course I do. Okay. Alright, we'll finish this batch. That's almost done. Almost done. Okay, now let's put this here for now till we're ready. Yay. Okay. What was I saying? Not much. Come on. Something come out. Okay, this is just a piece of collage paper that I made. And there's that. Now we just grab let go. Grab a scrap. Staple it. That goes back there. Grab this. And this. And I had forgotten about this. So, yeah. I'm going to try to position my clusters differently sometimes too. Because I'm trying new things, sort of. Okay, 1, whoops, 2, 3, there. Okay, 1, 2, got some little scraps here, so that's cool. I'll take it. Okay. I think somebody's getting nibbled by a bunny. My husband is making noises like he just got bit by our ferocious rabbits. We have one downstairs here. We have one downstairs here that's not usually downstairs. He is right now. Oh, okay. So this is just more collage page. Okay. And there. That's a cluster. For sure. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. This is a bigger one, a little bit bigger. That's cool. Ah, I'm out of staples. I don't think I can even fit this whole staple thing in here, now that I'm thinking about it. But maybe I can. Nope. Maybe I can. I can. Not. Dang it. Why isn't it? Okay. I'll just take off a little bit. There. There. Now it'll be happy, I think. Put these in my little staple jar so that I have them for next time. Okay. Put that away. Alright, one, whoops, piece. Collage piece. This will be a nice, super big one. How's that? This is very similar to that. I don't want two identical pages or pieces though right next to each other. That's the only thing I don't like. Okay. And this. So it is the day before Halloween. When I'm filming this. And boys are excited. The youngest is going as Morty from Rick and Morty, which he's never seen. So my husband thinks people are going to think we're bad parents, and I said he's never seen it, so who cares what people think. And the costume was like stupid simple. He literally was like, I just need a yellow t-shirt. Okay, doable. Like, as long as he doesn't walk around talking like Morty, I think we're okay. I mean, he does, like, from clips he's seen on the internet and whatnot, he does do, like, an impersonation, because he impersonates lots of things. But, having said that, he doesn't say the naughty things. So. There's that. Oh. Well, that's perfect. Yeah, we still got 40 minutes left of you guys watching me make clusters. How's that? That's fun and exciting, huh? Okay. There's that. We'll grab this. Just to snip it. These are my notes from old videos. But I haven't taken notes on videos for a while, so I don't think I need them. I think I recopied what I needed. This is just a little piece of the end of some fabric I used to make curtains, and it's all frayed, so it's cute. Right, I'm using these. One, there's that, and 3, and that. And I know I wasn't running out of these really, but I do want some smaller ones because I do have smaller projects that would be handy for. These would be handy for, I mean. Okay. I'm just cutting different sizes off here. Okay. 3 papers and a fabric. Check. There. 1, 2, and 3. There's that. Okay. Grab some more stuff here. Just grab a handful of stuff. Whoops, there's a handful of stuff. Okay. I'm going to just start cutting it. Some of it bigger, some of it smaller. There's that. And that's fine the way it is. And this is just gauze that I've coffee dyed. some bigger, some smaller. This is, I forget what it is, but it can be stretched out or it can be left small. So that's handy. Alright. I'm just going to cut pieces off this. This way I'll have a nice selection to grab from. Oops. I just mix them up so they get more random. That one I could tear. That's a nice big piece. There we go. It's still a big piece. It'll still be seen. But it's not the whole piece. Because that's the thing. I want to get out of them what I can. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So like I said, some small ones, some big ones. So this is really relaxing though. And then I just mix them up. Okay. Looks like we're making a bigger cluster this time. There. Let go. Okay. And one. And here's some off prints that I made. Oh, that's a big piece. I don't want the whole thing. And this is way easier to cut than it is to tear. So, there. There's that. And that. Alright. So, let's do a long piece and a long piece. And I need, this. And that. And that one will take up some good space on a bigger pocket or something. Alright, now I'm going to make some small ones. Okay. It's a nice little neutral cluster. Okay. That one's too big for that, so I'll just grab this one. So I really am just grabbing whatever's at hand to make these. Okay, one piece. It's a little piece of coffee dyed ledger paper. Okay. So I know it's like kind of boring, but this is how I do my clusters, and I really like how they come out and how I use them. And I use a lot of them, so making them is never a bad thing. Okay, this is kind of a bigger one. I had said I was going to make some little ones. Oh, your fabric. Oh, nice. So this was an experiment I did with fabric and paper just to see, and it worked and I like it. I gotta cut that up. So I put it with my scraps because I only had a little bit left. But it's just some paper I got from, or it's just some fabric I got from pillowcase from the dollar store. And so I'm just cutting this into different sizes to use it in the clusters as paper pieces, not as fabric. I also cut up the fabric there too, obviously. Okay, so I've got that, and that's some parchment paper. That's kind of big. Well, I can take some of it though. And it's nice and crinkly, and it has coffee dyed paper. I mean, it is coffee dyed paper. Dar. So, I'm going to try to do another video today, I think. As well. Okay. Oh yeah, you guys are paper. That's right, I remember now. Let's do this, and we'll take some of this. So, that, and that, and that, and we'll grab a something. There's the something. It has been grabbed and placed. Clusters. I love them. Okay. Got this. And I've got this. And I just rip it however it rips. Okay. Alright. I think my husband's fighting with the bunny again. Make a big one out of this one. 1, 2, 3, and that. Okay. There's that. Oh. I'm going to save these ones for little clusters. Here's a piece of something. And a piece of this. And I need a piece of a third thing. So it's this. 1, 2, 3. Fabric. That's a pretty small one too. Alright, so 1. I want this one to be a smaller style. Alright, this will work for that. For fabric. And then that lace is too big. Let's use this little piece of t-shirt. It's a little mini cluster. Oh yeah, I had a piece ripped off already. Okay, let's do another little one. Come on. The t-shirt fabric likes to curl up. It likes that a lot. Okay. There's that. And that. And let's go with half of that. And grab a thing. Just grab one. Just grab one. Okay. Here's a decent size cluster we can make out of that. And that. And that. Okay. Like I said, same papers, different results, which is cool. Alright. I'm going to toss that. And that. I've got these little strips of paper that are fine, but I don't need them. Okay, I'm just going to grab a bunch of stuff here. A few things to pick from. Lots of little pieces here, and we'll go from there. I'm looking just to grab handfuls of different sorts of things. I don't want only neutrals or anything like that. Okay, there. That makes me feel better. Okay. Don't staple the finger. I highly recommend against it. I'll make a small one. Little cluster. Okay. Cute. And I'll go with that one. There we go. Sometimes it takes a little wiggling to get it to work. To make, I don't want them to just kind of scrunch up or anything. I want them as flat as I can get them. That's basically where I'm going with that. Okay. That's a little cluster, so I am going to use a littler piece of fabric. All right. You and you and one of you. Oops. Half of you. There we go. Like that. And then we can use this one because it's bigger piece of cluster. Bigger cluster. Bigger piece of cluster. Words are fun, friends. And so I can just sit here for a really long time doing this. Because it doesn't bother me. Again, I'm just making some little ones. Because they're so cute. Oops. Because I've been making little envelopes and little, you know, what's it? And doodads. Okay, I'm just cutting a couple littler pieces so that I have something for my little clusters. My itty bitty ones. Now I could use my Tim Holtz tiny attacher, but I don't feel like it. So I'm not gonna. I'm just going to use my regular stapler for all of them because it works. Alright, that. Grab this. And this. Okay. And that. Oh, cookies are being demanded. Alright, I'm going to grab this and make some more little clusters. With these little clusters. Okay. There's that. Now this is a double-sided paper, so I'm just grabbing the other side. Like that. Now if you want to dress up your scraps first, like stamping on them before you turn them into clusters, you can do that. Color on them, stamp on them, ink on them, whatever you want to do on them. Collage them. Because we've seen that collaging works for these. Alright, so I've basically got a whole other cluster here. So I'll just do that. That's big. Make it little. Put it on my little cluster. Okay. I'm not worried about the fact that this is 2 layers. If it's not going to come apart because I'm stapling it. Let go. Yeah, see, it is going to come apart, but I'm going to staple it anyway. Neener, neener. Alright. We still got 20 minutes left. 20 minutes of making these. But it's a craft with me, so that's what we do, right? Okay. I really think that looks very nice with the black on it. Okay. Let's grab another piece. Again, I mostly want to make tiny clusters, well, little clusters now. Little-ish clusters. Smaller clusters. Do. Okay.
Oh.
I'm still making a video. Okay. Okay. 12-year-old was just told to like hang out and forget about the cookies for a little bit. And he was like, I can't. Which I believe about him. Okay. Let's see how long I can, or how many little ones I can make. I should be counting, but I'm not. It's not that I should be counting, but I could be counting. Oh, here we go. I like this. I like them a little skewed off center some, and then some of them not, and all kind of on a center. Let's do a little. And there's this. 1, 2. Now you can also ink the edges before you staple them, but I have found that if you lift up each layer, you can ink around the edges if you decide to of anything that's showing. I'll show you what I mean in a second. If you lift up here, you can ink here and then ink here, and then you can do it again here, and you'll get most of your cluster inked. As long as you do it before it's laying down, it's flexible. Before it's glued down, I mean. It's flexible. Let's cut some of these off for little clusters. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. Trying to cycle through the supplies. So they're not all the same. Ooh, I've got, both of these things are good. Let's see. There. Okay. Yeah, see that one kind of bunched up, but it'll lay flat, I'm sure. Like that. I like that. And that. And that. Okay. Now we are back to collage here. There's that. Okay. All right. I'm going to do a big one with just these kind of transparent. There. All right, there's that. Okay, grabbing more. That's a big piece. We'll grab a little piece from it. Oh, not that little piece though, because yeah, it's fine. Whatever. I'll use it. Okay. So I got these 3. See, are there words on here I want? No. So I have to cut it because I got a little bit of plastic on the back, so I have to make a snip first. 1, 2, 3. There. And I just love having a ton of these on hand. I go through them so quickly. This is just some book page, and look, now I flip it over and it's yellow and it's a totally different look. All right, you are gonna get cut into smaller pieces. Yes, you are. Okay, there's that. 1, 2, and 3. It doesn't matter if these were identical. They're not all going in the same book, so it doesn't matter anyway. So that's something that I like to remember when I'm making things, is I don't need to worry about it going into the same book, because chances are good it's not gonna. I just need these little ones, you know? And that way I'll have some of all sizes. I've got some bigger ones too. I'm excited. We are having tacos tonight. I like tacos. How are we doing? 11 minutes still. Okay. This video feels like boring, I think. But I'm gonna put it up anyway. Okay. Let go. There's that. We gotta grab some more fabrics and make some more little things. So we'll do some little ones for the little clusters. And then bigger ones for the bigger clusters. Okay. I'll cut this one in half this way, but I'll leave it the length it is. This is too big. Okay. So I'm going to cut a little bit of it off in a couple places, and then I've got a bigger sized one. All right, you let go, let go. Okay. Bigger pieces, little pieces, they'll get used. This one is crinkly and hard to cut. This is a good one for a bigger. Okay, this, I love this stuff because if I pull it apart a little bit at a time, I can just, oh, this isn't what I thought it was. Oh yeah, no, it totally is. All right, I'm gonna put this aside for now because little one, big one. Little one, whoops. Little one, big one. Oh, and little one. Okay, that's trash because it's falling apart. I pretty much just use these scraps for clusters, these little ones, so I'm not worried about like if I cut too many or whatever because they'll get used. So, yeah, okay. Little ones, little ones. All right. Got some good chunks here of different sizes. Okay. All right. I'm just going to keep making these until our time is up. Basically how this is going to go. Grabbing more pieces, more stuff to grab from. And then if I find stuff that I want to set aside, like this picture of deers, I'm going to put this aside for pictures. Okay. Here's that. Here's this. And we're going to grab some of this. Dun dun dun. Okay. There's that. Still working on little ones, I just forgot. This one's all plastic here, so that's why I'm cutting that one. I just used that one. Okay. It'll be fine, I used that one, but... No, this is just, I think I mistook it for another type of wool, but that works. All right. Oh, no, this is nice and shiny. And I'm still working on as many little ones as I can, just to get them made, ready to use. Definitely to make sure that I have any. This is a big piece of that ribbon and it's cute. Oh, sexy mix. I was keeping that. I'll look in a minute. We are using a new product. And it sounds like it worked, but I'm not sure. Okay. I think our dishwasher is cleaner. We've got hard water all of a sudden, and so or not all of a sudden, but it's gradually getting harder and harder, and so it's been leaving like rust in the dishwasher, which makes it so that things are not getting as clean as I wish they would, as we all wish they would. So my husband cleaned out the dishwasher the best he could. Sounds like it worked. Sounds like it worked. That's awesome. He used a new kind of cleaner that I got too, so he wasn't sure if he was going to be impressed with it or not, but it kind of sounds like he is. Okay. There we go. It doesn't matter what shape or size I make these in, I tend to find a use for them. So that is cool. I've used, because you know how when they send home from school okay, I'll try my words again. Let's try this again. When they send home from school like the emergency paperwork, I ended up not needing to use it. Because I get it multiple times. No, it was the lunch paperwork, and I get it, 2 times now. I used to get it 3 times when all 3 boys were in school, and so I only needed to fill out 1, and now, and so I had extras. 1, 2, I can't count, I need a 3rd. So I had extras, so I used those, store them up, and they're in clusters in here. Okay, that's that, and that's good for trash. Let's see. You are good. You are good. So we're supposed to get like somewhere between 30 and 50 mile an hour winds tomorrow. So that should be fun. It'll be interesting anyway. Okay. There. All right. 3 minutes left. We got this. We can make a ton more in 3 minutes. Right? Right. Just grabbing pieces. Let go. Okay. Some of these pieces got tangled. Okay. You are a lovely little cluster, and I appreciate your participation. Okay. Let go, let go. He's still trying to get cookies. More cookies. I believe he's had one. I think he's just trying to get more. Because he loves to get more cookies. Or more of whatever. 1, 2, 3. That was probably copyrighted. I didn't mean it. Alright, here's that. And that. Oy. Couldn't get it to let go. There we go. Okay. Oh. Clusters for every occasion. Do. So I don't know how much trick-or-treating we're going to be doing tomorrow night. I may see if I can call a truce with the 12-year-old and ask him if we can just buy a bag of candy. Because looks like it's supposed to be nasty out. We shall see. 1 minute left. Sorry, I did the creepy whispering thing again. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It just happened. Sometimes it just happens. Okay. More clusters. More clusters. That one's too little. It's not going to work. There was nothing holding it together. Okay. You can do this. I know you can. There we go. I was right. Did you see that? I was right. Oh, there's my timer. Let's finish this one up that we're making. Oh. All right. Well, that will do it. It looks, I'm going to clear the decks and I'll try to paw through and see. It looks like I made about, I remember these ones. I remember these ones. I remember these ones. Yeah, so, I mean, it looks like we made a pretty good ton of them. But, I would say, yeah. I'm pretty sure we made all of these. So I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to keep making clusters of all sizes. And once they settle, like they look like a lot when you put them in, but they'll settle. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.